working
This
as
conference will now be recorded.
yeah, sorry. Yes. So I'm working as a like data analytic tools, Power BI, Logi XML, so Cognos, so different technologies in the Microsoft side also. And so the database side, so I was working as a SQL, Oracle, and Snowflake. Okay, these are like information about myself. I'm basically from Andhra Pradesh. Yeah, yeah. Kavya, can you please go ahead from your side? Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, Srinivas. This is Kavya. I'm from
Oh,
Hyderabad.
okay,
Currently, I'm working in GIS in Infosys
okay,
from last 4 years. So now I want to learn the Power BI to change my domain. So I want to move to the uh, as a Power BI developer.
okay, okay. Fine, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
thank you, Kavya. Yeah, hi Swapna.
you.
Can you please go ahead, introduce yourself from your side?
Hi Srinivas, good evening.
Mhm.
Currently, I'm not working anywhere. Just I wanted to, previously I was worked with Science,
Okay,
so in the JS field. So
okay,
right now I want to learn Power BI and get into software and IT industry. So
okay,
that's why this is the easy tool to get job easily. So that's why I wanted to learn.
okay. Good, good. Yeah, yeah. Hi Bhumika. Please introduce yourself. Can you please go ahead?
Hi all, this is Bhumika, and I currently work in Infosys, and it's been 1.5 years there.
Okay.
And I am curious about Power BI, so I joined this demo class to know more about it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So sharing my screen. Yeah, I hope everyone able to see my screen, right? Team.
Yes, Srinivas.
Yeah. Yeah. So anybody have any information about the Power BI? What is the Power BI? So then why we are using this Power BI into this IT field? So anybody have any idea, at least some idea about on this?
Yes, Srinivas. It is a
Okay.
reporting tool that we can show the exact statistics like that, what accurate data to the
Okay.
clients. Like that.
Yeah. Yeah, correct. So here we can see, so for this course mainly, so this course mainly for the Power BI side. So but so we will add here also for SQL Server also. Why this SQL Server is required? So when we attend the interview, if you want to crack the Power BI interview, so they're asking the few questions from the SQL Server database side also. Okay, so that's why so our students, so we will provide this SQL Power BI and along with the SQL Server. So we will cover these two technologies in this course. And so here the data warehousing concept. So this data warehousing concept inside the Power BI, some data modeling concepts we have. So it is a like basic stuff. It's a mandatory stuff for the data warehousing concept. And this SQL Server not only Power BI, so it is well helpful for the like all the technologies. It is one of the backbone for the databases. So if you have the knowledge on SQL Server, so you can able to work easily for Oracle, Snowflake, PostgreSQL, MySQL. So same similar for the all the concepts also. Okay. So next coming to the subject. So now we are discussing about the Power BI. So this Power BI is one of the Microsoft product. So why we are using this Power BI? So this Power BI basically it is a business intelligence tool. It is a business intelligence tool. So first of all, what is the business intelligence? What is the business intelligence first of all? So the business intelligence is the processes that help us change data into information. Okay, information into knowledge and knowledge into the plan that guide organization. What does it mean? Okay, I will provide one basic example for our real time. For example, everyone so aware about the for example, we have the one industry, for example Reliance Industries is there. So these Reliance Industries, so they have the multiple businesses. For example, Reliance Geo, okay, Reliance Superstore, and Reliance Digital, and petroleum gas, okay, power plants. So they have the multiple businesses is there for the Reliance Industries. So who is the owner for this Reliance Industries? Everybody I think aware about this Reliance group of industries, right? So who is the owner for Reliance Industries? Who is the owner for Reliance Industries? Ambani is the owner for the Reliance Industries. Okay, fine. So now I'm taking one business, for example Reliance Superstore. So why we are visiting the supermarkets? So D marts, for example, more supermarkets, okay, Vishal mart. So different types of marts we have, right? So why generally we are visiting for the like supermarkets, team?
To buy the groceries.
Yeah, to buy the groceries. Okay, for example, so I'm staying in Hyderabad, so near SR Nagar. Okay, so nearby I have the one Reliance Superstore market is there. So then I visited the supermarket. When I had to visit this supermarket, just I had to bring one basket. I went to the inside. Okay, so here I went to the inside the market. Okay, so then whatever I need the groceries, the superstore means all the products or groceries or electrical items, so everything it will available into the one place. Okay, whatever we need, so home needs, daily needs for the home, and groceries or fruits or any electrical items or clothing, so whatever we need, so we just kept into the our basket. So once we kept into the basket, so then visiting to the billing session. So did you guys observe here in the billing session? So who are there into this billing session person? So he will just copy, like scan these products, and will generate the bill into their systems. Okay. So once they generate the bill here, so they will provide for the hard copy for us. But where it will store this data? Where it will store this data will store into their system. The soft copy it will store into the their system. Okay, so they provide the hard copy, but so for which customer, for example Bhumika, so his name, so he will purchase the, what was the amount, what is the product she purchased, how much quantity, what is the bill, so how she paid the bill through, is it UPI or credit card or debit card. So everything information it should be stored into their system, their databases, so Reliance databases. Okay, so next okay, so this is only one person. For example, we assume so per day 5,000 customers visiting this branch. So these 5,000 customers data, where it will store? Where it will store, guys?
In their database.
Their databases only. Okay, so now this is the like multinational company. Okay, so this Reliance Industries, so it will there for the entire India. For example, we will consider as in India we have the product 8 states, all the states their business is there. For example, every state, so around 1 lakh customers visiting for the approximately for the per day. So this 1 lakh customers data it will store into the their Reliance database only. Okay, fine. So now after 1 month, so for example, Kavya is the owner for example Hyderabad only. So Kavya has some supermarkets. So now she is the owner for this all the supermarkets. So you wanted to know about the business. For example, Ambani only. He wanted to know about the business. How he wanted to know the business? After one, for example, daily 1 lakh means, so after 1 month, 30 days, how many customers? Here we have 30 lakhs customers visiting this branch for 1 month. So these 30 lakhs customers data it will store into in the database. How it will store this data? In the form of files like CSV, Excel, so like that these files. So now this Ambani he wanted to understand, how he wanted to understand how the business is happening. Okay, how much profits he was getting, and how much amount he was investing for this Reliance Industries, how many employees is working, how much salary he was paying for the customer, like employees. Okay, if for example the Reliance, so they release one product in the market, so how the customers reaction, is it very good sales in the market, or else there is no any sales into the market. So he wanted to understand entire the business. So for example, now here we have 30 lakhs records, right? So these 30 lakhs records, it will be saved in the file, for example, Excel files. So when he see these 30 lakhs files, 30 lakhs records in the file, is it able to understand the business? Is it possible? Got it, my
No.
question? Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
possible? Is it possible? No, right? So for example, we only, so when
Yeah.
we can, yeah, these 30 lakhs records, when we can there give the like hard copy for us, when we can open, then we can able to understand. It's not possible. Okay, so it is very difficult to understand, it's very difficult to understand. So that's why, so Power BI comes into the picture. Not only Power BI, the reporting tools comes into the picture. So we have the multiple reporting tools we have in the market. So Power BI, Tableau, ClickView, ClickSense, okay, Logi XML, IBM Cogno, so many things we have. Okay, so here we need to use the Power BI application, Power BI reporting tool, and whatever the data we have, right, this 30 lakhs records, so this data will load into the Power BI desktop. So then we need to showcasing into the graphically, then we need to showcasing this data into the graphically. So when we are showcasing in the graphically, the business user, so who is the business user? Ambani. So then when he can see that, for example, here the bar chart I was showcasing as a state wise sales, and what is the profits information, everything I was showcasing the pictorial representation graphically by using bar chart, pie chart, histogram charts. So different charts, and I will make the report beautifully. So then I will showcasing to the client, business user. So then he can understand the business easily. So when he can understand the business, he can able to take the decisions like perfectly. So for suppose he release the market like product in the market, if the sales is very good in the market, so then he can increase the manufacturing. If the sales is average, so then slowly he will decrease the manufacturing. Okay, and all. So like that, the organizational decisions, a business type of the decision for the organization level, so then they will take easily. So that is called as a business intelligence. That is called as a business intelligence. So that is only here I was showcasing here. So business intelligence is the processes that help us change data into information. So what is the change data into information? So here whatever I said, right, this 30 like this is the data. So we are changing as the information like this graphical representation report. Okay, when we can change the data into information, so that information will give the knowledge to the business user. Okay, based on that knowledge, so he will plan. So for example, when we can visit the dmart and all, so like when the like product expiry date is coming soon, so then they will give the buy one get one free offer. So who will take the decision? That like branch manager and all. So like that, okay, so he also take the plans or how needs to improve the business, what are the strategies we need to follow. So these are all when they observe the business, then they will take the perfect decisions for the organization level. So that is called as a business intelligence. So hope clear, right, everyone? So far, any questions? Hello, hello. Is it any questions so far?
No, Srinivas, it's clear.
It's clear, right? Understand, right? What is the business intelligence?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, fine. So next, coming to the Power BI. Okay, if you want, I will show you some one example. Also, for example, if you wanted to see the population of India, okay, just click go to here in this website. So just we can search into the population of India. Yeah, if you can see here, if you come to here, so here we have the like data table data we have. So okay, here we have only for example, so 30 40 rows only we have, then we can see, we can understand. For example, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs or 10 lakhs data we have here. So when we can see here, we are not able to understand so quickly, so we need to check everything here. The same thing, so here we can observe here the first one is, so here the 1952 2025. So what is the say population of India? If you can see here, whenever we can mouse over here, 1951, what is the population? See now the whatever the data we have, so this data representing into the graphically. So here we can see this is representing into the graphically. So when you guys see this graph, so you can understand easily or not. This is also chart. This is also single chord visualization. See now this is the live population of India. Okay. See now here. So this is a 1952. So up to 2025. What was the population? Okay, this is also same thing. They are using any some reporting tools, so they migrate the integration into the website here. Okay, so these are all the, like, when if you want to see for the total world population, these are the buttons. Same like that, how we are using the Power BI, same like that. Somebody like for example government website, so worldometer, so they will prepare the report for some reporting tools, and they will be integrated into this web server, this website. Okay, see now graphically representing the data, what was the growth rate. So when you can see like 9052, so what was the growth rate for the 2025. So when the growth rate is fall down, the line will be fall down. So when it is increasing, so it will go fall up. When you guys, when we can see these graphs, so we can understand for like our population information, right? Clear, right? Got it? Hello team.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay, fine. So now come to the Power BI. Okay. So now this Power BI is a Microsoft product. The Power BI is a Microsoft product. The Microsoft company was introduced by, so this Power BI. Okay. So not only Power BI, so we have the reporting purpose. So there are multiple reporting tools we have in the market. Okay. So we have the Power BI is one reporting tool. Okay, so then second one is for the Tableau is one another reporting tool. So next click view, click sense, and IBM Cognos, Logi XML, MIS. So many things we have, but so these are all outdated tools. Okay, 2018 before, so 2018 before and 2018 mid up, this Tableau is the number one reporting tool in the market. When Power BI comes into the pictures 2018 after up to now, okay, next another 15 to 20 years, the Power BI is the number one leading reporting tool in the market. For example, out of 100%, so these are all the tools, the projects for the entire world, so only for the 5% nowadays. Remaining 95% of the clients, they are choosing for the reporting perspective Power BI only. They're using for the only Power BI. Why they are choosing? So for suppose, okay, these are click view, click sense, it's very old tools, so no one is using. So who already addicted to those tools, so those only using for this very rare projects also. So but the Tableau, what is the, why like suddenly the market was changing to the Power BI? What is the like differentiation between these two? The budget wise, the cost, sorry, the cost wise, so Tableau is very costly. Okay, so Power BI is a very cheap compared to the Tableau. The budget wise, the budget friendly tool. And comparing to the Tableau, so here we have the more features, so like data cleanup, okay, other activities also we can do into the Power BI, and it is a very user friendly tool, so we can easily understand the tool. Okay, the visualization also, it's very rich visualization, we can showcasing comparing to the Tableau. The Power BI visualization is, so the very rich visualization, and we can showcasing very beautiful reports. Okay, and here the Tableau and Power BI. So Tableau desktop and Tableau server we have, and Power BI also, Power BI desktop and Power BI services we have. So Tableau desktop also like licensed, and the server also licensed. So but in Power BI desktop is completely free desktop application. It's a free desktop application, but the services only for the licensed version. It is only for the licensed version, for services only for the licensed part. Okay, and so when we compare the like Tableau, Power BI is very user friendly, so easily we can understand for this tool. and so we have the more benefits also for here, the data cleaning and the transformations also we can do into the Power BI side. But Tableau side, if you want to do this all the activities, so they need to use for the other different technologies, and they need to clean and then load the data. It's like totally budget wise, and so for other benefits also compared to Tableau, so Power BI we have the more benefits. So that's why nowadays all the clients they're moving to the Power BI only. If there is any Tableau projects also, they do the migrating to the Power BI. Okay, so now come to the Power BI. So this is the Microsoft product. So here mainly we have the two applications we have. The first one is Power BI desktop. The first one is Power BI desktop. Power BI desktop. The second thing is Power BI online services. Power BI online services. Okay, so first we'll see for the one by one we'll discuss. The first one we'll see for the Power BI desktop. Okay, so this Power BI desktop, it is a completely free desktop application. Okay, so we need to install, so just we can go for the Google here. So just we need to type as a Power BI desktop download. Just click on this one, and we need to go for the official website. Yeah, see now download Microsoft Power BI desktop from official. So just click on this one, and here we have the download button. Okay, so just click on this download button. So now it will start the, it's already downloaded. So now we need to go for here in the downloads, it should be available. Okay, so this is the like setup file. Okay, so here this is setup file. Just we need to right click here, and we need to click on for the run as administrator. So then next button finish. So it will install within a 1 minute. So there is no any difficulty to installation for this Power BI. Okay, so I will help you. So if you want to install the Power BI also, if you have faced any issues, please reach out to me, then I will help you on for the installation center. So no worries for that. So now it is already installed in my laptop. So one time only we can able to install this one. Okay, so I will show you that application now. So this is the Power BI desktop application. So nowadays market is very good. So that's why the Microsoft team every month there was releasing the new updates for the Power BI. So when like introducing the Power BI that time 2018 and 19, so there will be releasing the updates for 6 months once, 3 months once, and yearly once. So now last 1.5 year onwards, 1.5 year and 2 years onwards. So each and every month, so there was releasing some new updates for the Power BI. So why they're releasing? If the market was good, if we have the customers, more customers, then the Microsoft team so working on this application, there was giving for the new features every month. Okay, so this is the Power BI desktop default view page. Okay, so this is the Power BI desktop default view page here. Okay, so now if you want to develop the report, if you want to generate the report, so what are the mandatory thing here? First of all, what we need to have here, what we need to have here if you want to create the report?
Data.
Data. Okay, so first of all we need to have the data. So this Power BI will support the 90 plus data sources. Data sources, what is the data source? So here this is a Power BI desktop application. So we here we don't have the any data. So here we have the like graphical representation graphs we have here. So some options we have here. But first of all, you need to get the data from the source to desktop. Okay, so this is for example now I'm working for the TCS. So TCS for example Unilever project, so the client they are using for the SQL as a database. For example another project they are using for the Oracle, so we don't know like which data source they are using. Okay, so this Power BI will support the 90 plus, more than 90 plus data sources. So here we can see we have the option as a get data option. What is the get data? We need to get the data from source to Power BI desktop. Okay, so just click on this drop down button here. So here we have the more button is there, just click on this more button here. Okay, when we click on this more button, see now here, whatever the data sources it's supporting this Power BI. Okay, so here we have like file, so it is supporting, these are all the types of files, either it in Excel file, a text file, XML, JSON, the folder, PDF, so parquet, shape, so these are all the types of files it is supporting for the Power BI. So next, coming to the database, so these are all the databases it should supporting. Okay, so this is for the Microsoft related, Fabric related. So this is for the Microsoft platform. This is for the Azure related data sources. This is for the online services. This is other data sources. It will support these are all the sources. Okay, so for suppose our data source as a Excel file. Okay, so you just click on the file, so you have it out here. We have the PDF folder. The data should be in the form of tables. Okay, either PDF or anything, but the data should be in the form of PDF. PDF means, for example, so some theoretical, so one paragraph, that is not allowing here, so only the table format it should be supporting here. Okay, for example, just I have to click on for the file, so my data source as a Excel. Okay, but in the real time project, so never ever using for the direct Excel sheets. Why? Because so they need to maintain some security. If they are directly given the Excel sheets, for example, if they are given the Excel sheet with me, then I can able to share this Excel sheet with my friends also, right? So that's why never ever they are using for the files. If they want to use the files also, they will put in the some SharePoint folder, so like that most of the projects, so they're maintaining as a databases. They're maintaining as a so databases. Okay, one second. I got one second, guys. One second. Yeah, so just I'm using for the Excel as a data source, so just we need to click on for the connect button. Okay, so now here, so here we can see in the our local mission, so where we have the like this sheet, Excel sheet. Okay, so just we need to click on for the adventure work sales, this is the file, so just click on the open button. Okay, so when we are click on this open button, now we can see, so it will be connecting to the our sheet. Okay, so then we need to select this, like these are all the tables for this Excel sheet. Okay, so here we have the adventure work sales, so just I need to select this, these are all the tables. So just whenever I have to click on this check boxes, so now we can see the right side preview should be available. The right side, the preview should be available. So like that, whatever the tables if you want to load, so just we need to select those tables. So now we can see, for example, now I'm loading these 5 tables. Okay, so just here we can see in below we have the load button, transform data, and cancel. Okay, so whenever we click on this load button, the data should be loading into the Power BI desktop. Okay, so when so this transform data, I will explain you in the later. So why we are using the transform data, and when we can click on the cancel button, it should be cancel. Okay, so now I'm click on the load button. Okay, when we load the data, so it will be loading into the our Power BI desktop inside. So now these 5 tables is loading. So understanding, right, for everyone, team? Hello.
Yes, Srinivas.
Yeah. So, so just one request, Subbu, hello, Subbu, are you there in call? Yeah. So I have 8:30 meeting, so suddenly it was scheduled. So can you please give me 20 minutes, then I will be back. Is it fine, team? Hello, hello, hello.
No, okay, Srinivas.
Yeah, yeah. So just give me 20 minutes. Just now only it's scheduled. So I will be back. Just I will be back at 8:45. Okay. Or else please stay in the call. Also no issues. So. Or else please stay in the call. I will be back. Please. Hello, hello team. Hello, hello, hello Kavya. Hello Swap. Hello, hello.
Hi, hi, sir.
Yeah, yeah, really sorry guys. So I got a call from manager actually. So my shift is 2 p.m. to night 10:30. So actually I don't have any calls, but suddenly I got the call. So they schedule a meeting at 8:30. The sorry actually. So hope everyone able to hear right. My voice is clear right. Swapna Kavya.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, can you please? I think so. Only Boomka is dropping. So I inform. Just sorry guys. Just 1 second. I will inform to Subbu. So he will. I think so. Waiting for who is name. So Kavya is there and Swapna is there and so Bhumika. Bhumika, are you there? Hello. Yeah, yeah, hi team. So up to here is understand, right? So we load the data from this Excel to Power BI desktop. So up to here is clear, right? Hello.
Yes, it's clear.
So
Yes, Sunil.
understand. Yeah.
Yes.
So once we can load the data, so now here we can see. So we loaded the data from the which source? So we loaded the data from the Excel to the Power BI desktop. Okay. So in this Power BI desktop, these are all the tables we have. So customer, date, and product, reseller, sales is there. Okay. So now we need to expand these tables. Okay. So when, for example, when we click on for this table, so this is the table whatever we loaded, right? So these are all the column names for this table. Okay, so this is for the date table. So when we can expand this date table, so here we have the column names. Okay, so like that, when we can expand these tables, we can able to see the column names only here. Okay, so this is for the like power view, we can call as a power view. So here this power bi, once we loaded the data into the power bi, right? So here if you want to create the report, so we have the some components we have. Okay, so components of the power bi, so we have the some components of the power bi here we have. Okay, so those components, so one by one I will explain. So the first one is, here we can see the first one is power view. Okay, so what is the power view? So view means visualization. So this is the visualizations, whatever here we have the visualizations, right? So these are all the visualizations we have here. Okay, so this we need to use this visualizations. So whatever the data we loaded, right? So as per the business requirement, so we need to represent these graphs. Got it right, my point? So whatever data we loaded as per the client requirements, so this data with the help of these graphs, we can representing into the data. Okay, so clear, right? What I was explaining, understand or not? Hello, Swapna Kavya. So understand, right? Hello, hello.
Yes, sir. Understand.
So is it clear, right? My voice is clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the next thing, so here we can see we have the report view is there. So this is the report view. Okay, so why we are using this report view mean, so here whatever the white space is there right here, so we need to use and we need to develop the reports into this space. Okay, the second thing here, then I will show you, don't worry, so how we can showcase in the report and all, I will show you the one real-time project also. So next here we can see the, this is the table view. What is the table view means? So here we can see these are all the tables, whatever the tables we loaded, right? So if you want to see the table data, if you want to see, so this table data, so then we are using for the this table view. So if you want to see the customer table, whatever the columns we have, whatever the types of data we have, all the information should be available into here. Okay, then second thing is, so this is the data type. Sorry, this is the date. Okay, so this date table information should be available into here. So like that, which table if you want to see, so then we need to select into the right hand side in the tables. So when you select on this product table, so then we can see into the data into here. So when we click on for the reseller, so here we can see the like table for the reseller data. So when we are click on for the like sales table, we can see the sales table data. So like that, so which table data if you wanted to see, so just we click on for the table view and we can select the tables. So just we can see the data for the whatever the information we have here. Why we need to check it here means, so if the, for suppose the client was given for some example like requirements, the first of all we need to understand the data as per their requirement. So we have the enough data is there or not. So if that, for example, there was given the like one scenario, so what is the sales country wise, what is the sales is happening, then you need to check whether the country column is there or not. If the country column is there in the which table, the sales information is there in the which table, so is it possible to have the like data modeling is there properly or not. So we need to analyze the first of all the data. So that purpose we need to first of all, when we can load that, either the column names is there properly or not. So everything first of all we need to check. Once we can load the data, so then come to the like table view, so then we need to verify, so, okay, sometimes this column names also should not be available. Okay, so the data is there or not, the required data is there or not. First of all we need to read the business requirement and understand the data. So if you want to see the data, then we can go for the like table view, so we can understand the data. So that is the table view here. Okay. So next component, power pivot. Whatever I said, like power view, it is a visualization related. The second thing is power pivot. We can call it as a power pivot, or we can call it as a data modeling. We can call it as a data modeling, or we can call it as a power pivot. Data modeling and power pivot. Okay, we can call as a power pivot, or we can call as a data modeling, or we can call as a relationships between the tables. Why the relationships is required here? So if you can observe, whatever the tables we loaded, so those tables information only we have into here. Okay, so those table information only here we can see whatever the five tables we loaded, so those five tables. So if you observe here, some lines is there here, some product table to sales table, here was one line, customer table to sales table, and so sales table to reseller table, it's there. So why, how the humans we have the relationship grandparent to parent, parent to child, same like that here also we have the parent and child tables, so it will connected to the each other. If it does not have the like relationships between the tables, then what will happening, I will show you. So first of all, for example, here we can see this is the table. Just we can observe here in the product table. So in the product table, I have a column here, the category column. Okay, so just drop down this column. Okay, so if you can observe here, how many categories we have here, can you please check here? What are the categories is there here? How many categories is there here?
4.
What are the accessories? Bikes, clothing, and component. Now my scenario is, I want, my client is asking, can you please showcasing what is the sales, total sales is happening in the accessories, what is the total sales is happening in the bikes. I wanted to showcasing the category wise sales information. Okay, then first we need to check that product category information is there into the product table. This is the category, fine. So then where we have the sales amount, the sales amount is not there into this product table, so this is for the related to the product information only. The sales information is there into the sales table, it's there into the sales table. So this is a sales table. Okay, here we have the sales amount. So when we can click on this one, so now we can see in the sales table, so we have the sales amount. Then how we need to understand? It's very difficult to understand, right? So now we'll see, now we need to showcasing that data representing into the graphically. For example, now I'm taking as a one bar chart here. Okay, so this is just overview only I'm providing, right, guys? So don't worry. So I will explain for like when the classes is start, how we need to take the visual, so all the stuff. So now I'm taking the bar chart here. So this bar chart, it contains the like here we have the x-axis and y-axis and legend options we have. Okay, so now we can see in the x-axis. So here we have the like what we need to showcasing category wise sales, right? That category is there into the which table? Product table. We can expand this product table, or else if you know the column name properly, so just you need to search into here also, then it will be showcasing. Okay, anything is fine. Okay, now I have to expand this product table. So here we have the category, so just drag and drop into the x-axis. Okay, so this category. The second one is sales amount. So where we have the sales amount, so we have the sales amount in the sales table. Okay, so now here we have the sales amount column, so just we need to drag and drop into the y-axis as a sales amount. Okay, so now we can see here, so now we can able to see the, so category wise the sales amount. The y-axis I was showcasing as a sales amount, in the x-axis I was showcasing the whatever the categories we have. So now we can see here, just 1 minute. So here data labels I have to turn on into here, the data labels. Yeah, so now guys here we can see, so when we can see here, so now we can able to understand easy or not. So this is the like one category as a bike, the what is the sales amount is happening, so 94620 So this is for the component, the components 117999076.66. Okay, so this is for the clothing, so this is for the accessories. Okay, so this is the requirement we are showcasing for the category wise sales amount value. So guys, understand right how we are representing the data into the graphically. Now we can see, when we can see easily understand or not for this scenario, the client. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So now tell me anyone, for this visual representing purpose, so how many tables I'm using for representing this graph?
Two tables.
What are those?
Category and the sales.
No,
Sales
that is
amount.
column. Product and sales
Product
tables.
and sales. Product and sales.
So now come to the data modeling here. So when we can come to the data modeling, so now here we can see we have the product table and the sales table. So if you observe here, one line is there, one and star. So here in the middle, so we have the product key. Okay, this is a common column. Okay, fine. So anyway, so here is one line is there, right? So we have the relationship between these two tables. Okay, so guys, now just please observe this visual. It is showcasing perfectly for the values. So this bikes is what is sales and everything. So now I am deleting the relationship between these two tables. Now I destroy the relationship between these two tables. So now we can see I am deleting this relationship here. Yeah, so now I'm deleting this relationship here. So now we'll go to the reporting level. So what you guys understand before having the relationship, after deleting the relationship? So is it perfect? Is it correct data? Whatever we are seeing now, is it correct data? Can you check it here, team? How
No.
the values is displaying? If you can observe here, accessories also it showcasing 110 million, bikes also 110 million, clothing also 110 million, the components also 110 million. So is it showcasing proper data here? Is it possible for each and every like category as a same one same value? No, right? So it's not a accurate data. What will happening here? It is displaying for the when we can like add this all the categories sales, right? So that it is showcasing for the all the categories. The data is not able to filtering here. It should not able to filter the data for each category. Why? Because so here we don't have the relationship. When we have the relationship, it is showcasing the proper data, so proper values. So we can see now I have provided the relationship between the tables. So now we'll check this visual. See now it shows the proper data. So now understand right why the data modeling is required now, everyone.
Yes, yes.
Now understand right, if you don't have the like relationship the between the tables, so you are not able to see the proper data in the report level. Then you have it out. For example, you said for the like okay, two tables columns we are using. If there is a situation, so we have to use for the only one table data. So for suppose x-axis y-axis both we have the in single table, so is it require the data only that time? It's no issues. Why? Because it's this visual, it's depend only one visual. So when this visual it's depends upon the two tables three tables column like data, so then we need to have the must and should for the relationships between the tables. Must and should we need to have the relationship between the tables. Okay, understand right now? Understand or not? Any questions?
Got
So
it, sir.
Yes,
Got it.
yeah,
no questions.
yeah, yeah, fine, sorry. So that is the like main importance of the like this data modeling here. So whatever I said right, the data warehousing concept, so here only. So this is complete, it's not a Power BI topic. So we need to have the knowledge and first of all SQL constraints. So what is a foreign key, what is a primary key, and what is a fact table, what is a dimension table, what are the schemas? Those are all the data warehousing concepts like database side and all. So that is not a in the part of the Power BI. So when you are good with that data warehousing concepts and all, so then we can able to do the this data modeling concept. Otherwise we are not able to do anything. That's why here we are explaining completely for this SQL, the data warehousing, what is a fact table, what is the dimension table, what are the schemas, what are the coordinates. So these are all, if you can observe here, here it is showcasing 1, here it is showcasing star. Why what we can call this one? This is the coordinate, one to many, one to one. Okay, these are all the things. So those are all the data warehousing concept. This entire this data modeling, so it should be depends upon the SQL server database, like constraint topic, what primary key and foreign key, and the data warehousing concept, fact tables, dimension tables, and the schema, star schema, snowflake schema, galaxy schema. Based on that only it should work for this data modeling. It is a key role, it is a one of the main key component of the Power BI. Okay, so this just I was given the overview why we are using for the data modeling, so how it will affect for the in our reporting development perspective. Okay, so fine. So that is the data modeling concept we have here. So this is for the DAX. So like recently they added in the last September or November update for this one. So DAX query view actually. So this is for the Copilot. So the automatically it will running. So when we can discussing the DAX function, that I will explain you. So actually these three options only the main things before we have also. This is recently added for the overview of the DAX. Automatically that it will useful for the like AI, Copilot and all. So this is not required actually, but I will explain you when the syllabus is started. The main key role is for these three views. Okay. So next thing is, so now we seen how we need to load the data. So from the source to Power BI desktop. So how we are representing the data in the graphically, or like whatever the what is the Power View, what is the report view here. So next, what is the table view, what is the data modeling view, why we are using for this data modeling view. So how it will impact into the our reporting development. So up to here. So next thing is, so did you guys observe when I was load the data from Excel to Power BI desktop? So if you observe right, so here we have the load button. So then after that transform button is there here. The transform and cancel is there. So I was load the data, then it is load the data into the Power BI desktop. The transform data, what is the transform data? Okay, so the transform data, once you load the data also we can use. What is the transform data means? It is a Power Query editor, it is a ETL kind of operations. Okay, so then why we are using? So now we can see we load the data into the Power BI desktop in memory. So based on the client requirement, if you want to modify the data, or if you want to clean up the data, so clean up the data means, so if you want to remove the unwanted data, okay, so if you want to like add the like parameters, those things. So here we have the transform data option is there. Just drop down here, click on the transform data. Okay, when you click on the transform data, it will open another window. It will open the another pop-up window here. See, this is the Power Query editor window. So this is the Power BI desktop window. These both are different. Okay, so this is the Power Query editor. So whatever you loaded the data from data source to Power BI desktop, so those tables information it will displaying into here. These 5 tables here. Okay, so now what type of transformations we're doing here? So here these are all the lot of transformations we have here. So whatever the SQL server joins, we have the same things here. Like some SQL concepts also there here. Group by, merge queries means joins, and the union all. So these are all like, so many things we have here. It will take around 1 week of time to clear for this entire syllabus. It will take more than 1 week. 1 week it will take. Okay, so here we can see these are all the tables we have. So this transform, add column and all. For example, what kind of transformation? For example, here we can see the customer is there. So now this customer, I wanted to showcasing this customer, see like order as a ascending order. So we need to do the sorting the order. For example, so if you want to combine the two tables, if you want to join the two tables, so for suppose here this customer table, so I don't want to for this city column, just I have to remove it into here. Okay, for example, this is the date table. So this date table, so here we can see we don't have the any year column here. I wanted to add only year only separately. Then how we need to add the year? Okay, so just we need to go for the add column. So under the add column, so here we have the like from which column to for this column to I want to extract year separately. Just click on year and we extracted the year here. So this is the year. So like that, so lot of transformations. So this is called as a ETL operations. It stands for extract. So we extracted the data from where? So we extracted the data from the source as a Excel. So then T means transformations, changes. So we are doing the changes into here. So as of now, in the customer table, I did the changes on the sorting the order and I remove the column. Okay. So like many things is there here. Just I was give the like overview only. So here under the date table, so I was add the column as a year column separately. So like that. Okay. So once I did the changes on this Power Query editor, so now E means extracted, T means transformations, L means loading. So here we need to click on the close and apply. So what is a close and apply means? So now I need to close the Power Query editor window, and whatever I did the changes, those changes affecting into the Power BI desktop level. So now it is affected into the Power BI desktop level. So now we'll check. So what I did the changes in the customer table, I removed the city column. So now we can check, is it there city column? It's not there. We restricted the backend. So now we can see in the date table. So I added the year column. See. So whatever you done the changes, those changes needs to affect into the Power BI desktop level. So that is the Power Query editor work. It's playing a key role for the Power BI reporting. It's a heart of the Power BI for this Power Query editor. So now got it right. Why the Power Query editor we are using? Everyone, is it clear?
Yes, it's clear.
Yeah. So that is a Power Query editor. Then next main thing is DAX. Okay, DAX means calculation part. Okay, so what is the calculation part means? For example, here the sales information is there. So then they wanted to know in the last 6 months what is the sales is happening. You wanted to showcasing. You need to write some formula and you need to showcasing into here. Okay, so then for example we have the 10 years data is there. So then they're asking YTD sales. YTD sales means each year. So what is the total sales? Then if you want to compare the business, for example this year to the last year, so for this year today for 23 for 2025, what is the sales you need to compare with the last year the same date, same period last year. So like those type of calculations. Okay, for example here we can see that sales table is there. So now in the sales table, so here we have the sales amount is there. So now my requirement is what is the total sales, what is the total sales. So the total sales amount if you want to find out, so you need to add all the numbers in this column. So now here we can see we have the 1,21,253 records we have. So is it able to do the like manual calculations? It's difficult, right? So here I'm returning some function and we can do it. So this is a new measure, so we need to return the formula here. So if you aware about the like Excel formulas, it is very easy here also. So it's not difficult. Okay, but this is the main important topic. Okay, so for example I wanted to calculate the total sales amount. Okay, so I'm using for aggregate as a sum function. So like which table, which column, sales table, sales column, that's all. So when we can execute this one, so we'll get the output, what is the total sales amount. Okay, so now we'll go here. So now we'll check into here. So here we can see that, see this is the like total sales amount. So like that we are using the measures. So we have a lot of formulas we have here. It will take more than 10 days for this DAX formulas only. I will show you. So we have the like date and time functions, time intelligence functions, filter functions, okay, text functions. So many functions. These are all the functions. This document Power BI only they are provided. So here we can see only time intelligence function only around 40 functions we have. Okay, so then we need to find out like total, what is the total YTD, so what is the like previous month sales, what is the previous day sales. So we need to comparing the business. So for those purpose we need to calculate, right? So then we are using for the this DAX formulas. Okay, understand right why we are using for the like DAX functions, team? Is it understand or not? Hello, so far good or any questions, team? Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello, yeah. So is it clear, right? So
Yeah,
far, yeah,
it is very clear. And I have a query.
yeah, okay.
How is the market for Power BI?
See, now it's good. So another next 10 to 15 years, there is no tool to chase this Power BI.
Replace.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. But
So now
but
in
like there was a
USA,
time.
yeah. So I
Mhm.
was there is a fabric means that is all analytics tools. So that inside also you need to do the reporting in the Power BI only.
Right.
Okay. So
It is
why
more
that
or
is,
like
yeah, sorry.
Excel, right?
No, it's not Excel. It's a different kind.
Okay. So those who in Excel, they find it easy, is it at least?
Yes, it is easy, but it's totally different. Like the tool and this one. See, for example, Excel, are you possible to do the like automation? Means you need to upload
No.
the data every time. But here
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like. So once you
Okay, yeah,
development has
I
finished,
understand.
then you can put the automation. Then latest data is populating in the reports. I will show you next part that one.
Sure. Thank
Okay,
you.
so I will see here whatever we are discussing so far. So we need to use all the things. We need to load the data. We need to use Power Query Editor, and we can use the data modeling. All the things we can use. So here many things is there filters and all the things we need to develop the report into the Power BI desktop. Okay, all the development activity it's a free of cost. There is no license is required is real time projects or anything. Okay, so I will show you one real time project, then you guys understand. Yeah, it's opening. Okay, it is opening. So meanwhile, I will explain for another topic. Then we will show you no issues. Yeah. So now whatever we discussing only the part of the Power BI desktop. So next one more application I said right. So that is the Power BI online services. That is for the Power BI online services. So what is the online services? So here you no need to install any applications. It is a cloud based application. It is a cloud based application. Okay, so just we need to sign in with the Microsoft account. Okay, so but it is not a free. The website is app.powerbi.com. App.powerbi.com. So this is the website. Okay, whatever you said right now, this is a Microsoft Fabric. So here two types of licenses we have. So one is for the pro license and second one is for the premium license. Pro and the premium license. Okay, under the premium again two types we have. So that one is for the premium per user. Okay, and second one is for the premium per capacity. Premium per capacity. Okay, so this pro license 10 US dollars per month. 10 US dollars per month, but only the individual user. For example, nowadays we have like OTT platforms where right AHA and Hotstar and all. So when we can pay 149 rupees only for mobile device, only one user. For example, when you take the premium license, you can use it for your laptop and multiple. For example, Prime is there, Amazon Prime. So we will use for the multiple numbers also. Same like that here also. When we are using the pro license, it is only for the one person individual only. The second thing here, the premium per user $20 per month. Okay, this is also only individual person. Okay, premium per capacity, it is a organizational level capacity. So it is $4,995 per month. Okay, so this is for the organization level. Okay, this is the license part for the Power BI. So this Power BI online services, it's a cloud based application. So we need to use this URL app.powerbi.com. We need to sign in with the Microsoft account. And so we have the two types of licenses we have. The one is the pro license. It is a $10 per month. Only individual person only will able to access this one. And the second thing is premium. Under the premium we have the again two types. The premium per user, it's a $20 per month, so it's only for the individual user. Then next coming to the like per capacity, premium per capacity, it's a $4,995 per month. It is a premium per capacity. It's organizational level. Most of the clients, most of the projects, they give the pro license only. Okay, so okay, fine. So now we'll see for the why we are using, is it this? Yeah, now guys, everyone able to see this report? So just we'll see for this report. This is the one of the project, so whatever I did in my previous organization for internal purpose. So you guys able to see right this report, everyone?
Yes, Srinivas.
Yeah. So this is for the this I will give like some brief information about this project. So this is for the asset management. I think so who are working now in the I think so everyone is working have some idea about the like software companies, right? So when we can join the company, there was providing like laptops and all the right headsets and all, right? So this is entire thing for the assets management system. Okay, so in this organization, total how many types of assets is there? Total assets, how many assets in the using, how many assets in the stock, for the branch wise, how many assets is there? So high tech city, Vishakhapatnam, Bangalore, Kolhapur, so Bachpalli, Durgam Cheru, Kondapur, USA, Vijayawada. So these are all the branches have this company. So each and every like branch, how many assets is there? Okay, so now we can see, for example, if you want to know about the laptop information, so here we have the filter. So when you can filter out here as a laptop, this entire report is showcasing the laptop information. The laptops is there for the 2984, so usage in the like 2243, so stock is 381, the repair stage and retire stage, so total asset type. Okay, and here we can see the branch wise, we can see in the clearly branch wise. For example, so here we can see 194 for the Bangalore branch. Okay, so now I had to, if you want to see there in detail information about this 194 employees, so click on drill through here this one, so it will populating the all the employees list for the 194 employees list here. Okay, so here we can see the employees, so what is their name, employee id, the laptop name and the laptop number, the mail id, the business like department and everything. Okay, so now here we can see all the information is there into here. Okay, yeah, yeah, so here we can see these are all the information about the like employees. Okay, so if you can see, yeah, okay, fine. So it is displaying for the all the employees list into the here. Okay, so now got it right, everyone? Yeah, so this is the like information about the employees. So who is the like employee, what is the name of the employee, so like he's from the which department, so everything it is displaying into here. Okay, so based on that we can identify, so we can export it from here to Excel also. So just we can export in the Excel for these details also. So then we can share these details to the manager, then you can able to understand. So this report when like a CEO meeting is happening, then we can showcasing these reports for the understanding perspective. Okay, for example, yeah, if you can see here, this is my laptop information, 803227 my employee id, so myself is Srinivas Reddy Neelam, so this is my asset name. So laptop, I'm from the data visualization and analytics department. Okay, data analytics department. So this is for the my employee id. Okay, so like that, so we can able to identify. So then if we want to do filter out for specific department also, we can list out into here. Okay, so now we can see this for the department wise, so this for the branch wise, so everything. Okay, if you can see here, just mouse over for this Mac information, for example tablet and all, so we can see the total how many tabs is there, how much we are utilizing, how much in the usage, everything here only we can see clearly. Okay, so very good understanding, very beautiful reports we can preparing into the by using in the Power BI. This first page I was showing the hardware information, the second page I was showcasing for the software related information, whatever the softwares we have, how much budget we invested here, everything, when it will be going to the like expiring, when we need to renewal, everything it is displaying for this report. Okay, so we need to use all the stuff for this visualizations, so that DAX functions everything use, so we create the development activity into the Power BI desktop only. Okay, clear right now everyone?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Next thing is, so we log in, so this one like I said, right, this Power BI online services. So here what we discussed, right, so now we can see this online services side. So here this is the cloud, everyone understand, right, this license part. So now we can see, so just we need to sign in with the like app.powerbi.com, app.powerbi.com. Okay, so just so I already log in for other batches purpose, I was here. So that's why automatically it was logging. Otherwise, who are the new login? So it is asking for the sign in. So just you need to provide for the like Microsoft account. So then only it will work. So it's not supporting for the Gmails and all. Okay. So why we are using this Power BI online services? So you said so everything is development happening in the Power BI desktop. Then what is the use for this online services? Now guys see here, so now client was given the like assignment, so then I was done the all the development activities in the Power BI desktop. So now I want to share this report to the stakeholder in the USA, so like in the another country, right? Then how I need to share this report to the end user? Got it my question? Hello?
Using cloud platforms.
Yeah. One second, still. Yeah, so then if you wanted to share these reports to the end users, stakeholders, then you have a doubt. So why we can save this report into here? So we can save normal file. So shall I share through an email? Yes, we can able to share, but the stakeholder also need to have the like Power BI desktop application. He don't aware about the technical stuff. Then how he can open and how I can see? It's very difficult, right? So that's why, so it's not right way to send an email for Power BI report. So we need to publish these reports to the online services. Okay, so how it will be published I will show you. So this whatever we created this online service account Microsoft Fabric, so just we need to save mail id. The practicing purpose you no need to purchase the license and all, so we have to use for some dummy emails and we can able to create. That's not required to purchase here. So we need to sign in here the power whenever we can download this Power BI. So we have the sign in option in above, so just we need to sign in into here. Just click on the sign in button. So we need to provide the mail id whatever we log in with the app.powerbi.com. Yeah, so now I was signing here. Yeah, so I was signing here. So now here, this is the Power BI online services, right? So here we need to create the workspace. Workspace means how we are creating the folders into generally in D drive or C drive into the local machine, right? Same like that, this Office 365 will provide the some space to storing the reports and all, the reports, dashboard and all. So here this is the workspace. So this is for the other batches. So now here I was creating for the one, for example, sample demo I was creating for the one workspace here. So describe something your wish. So just I have to create the one folder here. Yeah. So now here we can see I created the one folder. So now here once we log in, right, here we have the publish button. First whatever we develop we need to save the report. So then click on this publish button. So whenever we click on this publish button, whatever the folders we have, so like project, each project we can create one workspace. So what I was created now, sample demo, right? Click on this one, click the select button. So when we can select here, so this report is publishing to the online services. So now we can see it is publishing. See now it is published into the online services. So now we'll check into the online services. So here, yes, you know, so this is the report published. Okay, so this is the report. What is this one means? Whatever the we are using the data to create this report, right? So that is called as a data set. Now the name has changed as a semantic model. So this is automatically publishing. When we can publish the report, that data set also automatically publishing. Okay, so we'll see the report now here, this online services cloud. This is the report whatever we see in the desktop level, so like that. So then how we need to share? Okay, so we need to come, this is the workspace here. Here we have the manage access. Just click on this manage access, and here we need to add our mail. Here we need to send provide the email. For example, if I want to share through Kavya, so then I need to enter the Kavya email id into here, And here we have some roles. We have admin, member, contributor, and viewer. Okay, so we have the four roles we have here. So when we can give the, like, see here, admin, member, and contributors, they can able to edit the report and do the changes on the report. But viewer access, they can't able to do the any like edit options. Okay, so what type of role you need to provide? You need to select and click on the add button. So that's all. So when the user log in into the directly in the cloud app.powerbi.com, so then he can able to access this workspace, whatever the workspace is there here, and he can open the report and he can see. This is the way we need to develop the report into the Power BI desktop, and we'll publish the report into the Power BI online services through the workspace, and we'll share these reports to the end users. This is the like entire project. Okay, okay, fine. That is the one advantages for the online services. This is the one of the usage of the Power BI online services. The second thing is, for example, this is the report what I was prepared here. For example, this data the client was, for example, the IT team was providing for me up to April 15. April 15, she was provided the, like, somebody was provided this data. So and they provided the like requirements. So based on the requirements, I was development, everything is finished. So now the data up to it will available up to April 15, right? So now the date is 23. So now these like 10 days data is there, right? So then how we need to pop these 10 days, some operations will happening. So for example, the company will purchase new laptops. For example, new joiners is joining. Some for example, some employees was resigned. So like, for example, like one more branch is they put the new branch. So those all the information, latest information also we need to showcase in the report, right? So then how we need to showcasing? So every day we need to open the Power BI desktop and we need to pull the data. So then you need to validate and you need to publish. It's very difficult process, right? And for example, the client is given for the 6 months for duration for this project. So then after 6 months, latest data, how you can pull into the data report? That's why here we have the schedule refreshing in the Power BI online services. Okay, once your development has been finished, so here we have the this data set. So first of all, the data should be coming into the like this data set, then automatically populating into the report. So here that purpose, so we need to schedule the refresh. So here we have the schedule refresh option is there. Here we have the settings, schedule refresh. So here we need to set the refresh. So this refresh also, when we are using the pro license, you can able to schedule the refresh 8 times per day. 8 times per day means morning 5 o'clock, like 10 o'clock, like that you can able to schedule the time as 8 times per day. So when we are using the premium, either user per capacity or per user, 40 times per day we can able to schedule the refresh activity 48 times per day. Okay, so we need to set the time. So if you want the refresh for daily or weekly or monthly, we need to set it here and we need to add the time. Okay, so in our backend, the data, latest data is coming every 3 hours. Latest data we need to set every 3 hours. For example, morning 5, so then next 8, so next 11, so like that. Okay, we can schedule the refresh. So when we can done the schedule refresh, the every time the latest data is populating into the, automatically it's populating into the this report, Power BI report. We no need to do for anything in the manually. Automatically the latest data is populating. So based on the rules and all, the report will be populating. Okay, here we need to maintain the email id. Why we need to put in email id means, if there is a situation, if the schedule refresh has been failed, so and so reason, so then you get the email notification. So then immediately you can check, okay, so and so reason, so it will be like fail the like refresh activity, then we need to check and we can fix that issue. Okay, so that is the usage for the Power BI online services. If you want to share the report to the end user stakeholders, and we need to put for the schedule refreshing activity and some security perspectives also, we are using for the online services only. Okay, so this is a like brief information overview about the Power BI. Okay, so this Power BI, and uh, we will expand for here also, we will cover for the SQL server also, SQL server application also we will cover. Okay, so this is the syllabus for the Power BI I'm sharing here. So up to everyone is clear, or if you have any questions so far, anyone? we will provide the like all the materials, each and like question and answers. And so as my classes, so I will provide the each and every 10 days, so I will give the assignment, and each and every 10 days will conduct the mock interview in my site. So for example, so first 10 days, whatever the syllabus is finished, for this syllabus, whatever the interview point of view questions, that questions and as well as answers I will provide. So then I will schedule each person separately. I will give the assignment and I will connect with individually for each and every person. Then I will ask the question. So if the student where they need to improve, so then I will give the suggestion for them. So I don't take for like as a club. When I take the club for like marketers and all, so if somebody able to expand, somebody not able to expand, they feel guilty. Okay, so clear, right? So for everyone, is it there any questions for Power BI desktop and online services? Raj, is it clear? Raj, Bhumika, Swapna, Kavya?
Yeah, it's clear.
I'm fine.
Srikant,
Question.
the training is for how many days or how many months?
Yeah, it will take 60 hours Power BI and SQL server.
Okay.
Okay, if it is
It's
not,
weekend or weekdays?
that's weekdays only. If you want weekend, so then we'll plan for no issues. First, we'll take the demo. So based on your requirement,
I think
then
okay. I think weekend is better. We can make time, and we don't miss the
yes,
classes.
yeah, okay, we'll see for that one. Yeah, we'll decide it first. We'll see that one, then we'll no issues. Yeah, so you guys able to see this, right? So this is a Power BI course content. So whatever we can see, this is the components, the building blocks, the desktop. So all the like dynamic reports means bookmarks, buttons, slicers, selection panes, all the stuff here. Then row level security, Power Creator side. These are all the cleanup purpose, all the thing. So this is the like visualization. So why we are using the bar chart? So when we are using the bar chart, for which scenarios we are using the bar chart? So like each and every chart explanation also we will provide. So this online services, why we are using online services, how to create the workspaces, everything we will provide. So next, coming to the DAX functions, all the DAX functions, these are all the one DAX functions we have. So we'll explain all the DAX functions also. Okay, these are all the DAX functions only. So then what if parameters? Then coming to the SQL server. SQL also, these are all the stuff we will provide it. Okay. So then data warehousing concepts also will help for the resume preparation. So I will take each and every person separately for preparing the resume and helping for the Naukri side also. Okay, how we need to put the resume in the Naukri. So everything. So we'll connect individually. So not taking the group under. Okay. Okay, so any questions so far? Whatever I was explained, that is overview for the Power BI only. So this is the SQL server. So like application as a SQL server, this is a database. Okay. Okay, so that's all for like this demo for this Power BI site. So this SQL server, I will add this SQL server class also. It is a one of the database. So we need to write the queries and all. So that I will expand for when we can start the classes under. So it will take again for the more time. So this just simple thing. The what is the database? You guys aware about the database, right? What is the database? Anybody have an idea about this database?
Where we wrote the data or something? Or what it was? We
Yeah, it's
access the data. That's
yeah, it
all.
is store the data. Yeah, store the data for the future reference perspective. That's all here.
Okay.
Okay. For example, we have like ration dealer shops is there, right? I think how many of you are aware about? I don't know. So when we can go and give the thumb, then it will give the all the family number details. Did you aware that everyone? For villages,
Okay.
yeah. So how it is coming? For example, if it is Telangana, there all the Telangana state like details it will be stored into the secretariat. So when you can fetch
Right.
the
It will be on the database. Yeah.
yeah database, same like that here also the like all the history data should be available. But here we need to write the query. But that situation, our thumb impression is the security. When we can put the thumb, it will give the details. But in SQL Server and all, we need to write the query. How you can get the details? So for example, R is there. So how I can get the R letter only for the R letter employees list? Okay, only the like Bangalore details, employees details. So like that, if you want to write in the query and you can fetch the data, that is a database activity. Okay, either any database, not only for SQL and all. Okay, So fine, right? That I will explain you. Don't worry, guys. Yeah. Any questions so far? Others? Kaveh, is it clear from your side? One by one.
Yeah,
Any
yes,
question?
it's clear.
Yeah. Swapna, from your side?
As of now, no questions, Srinivas.
Yeah. Is it understand right the demo what I was explaining?
Yes, yes, I
So
understood.
everyone is Telugu, comfortable in Telugu language for everyone.
No, no.
Yes.
Telugu and English.
Okay,
Four
fine.
members are from Telugu, but one girl from Bangalore.
Oh, okay, fine. No issues. Okay. So whatever. So yeah, Bhumika, is it there any question from your side? So did you understand?
Nothing.
Yeah. Is it clear, right? What I was explained for the demo.
Yeah, it was very clear.
Yeah. Raj from your side.
I'm sorry.
Raj,
I am
Raj.
fine.
So yeah.
Yeah, no
So
questions
yeah,
as of
don't worry, guys. Yeah, so here I was returning. So update my materials also. I don't copy for anywhere. So just I was given by my handwriting only. So here each and every topic wise. For example, online services, what I was showcasing, right? See here. I was given for the like material like this. So what is the workspace? What is the online services? What are the licenses? The licenses, what are the features? So what we can able to do in the pro license? What we can do in the premium licenses? Then we can see what is the difference between the report workspaces. What are the workspaces? How many types is there? How can create? So everything I will clear cut. I will provide the materials also clearly. And so I will give the like interview point of view questions also list wise. For example, data modeling, whatever I was explained, right? So that data modeling, whatever the interview point of view question. For example, here we can see. So these are like list of the questions. So this data modeling said these are all the questions. These 8 questions we will ready. So then you can able to answer for the data modeling side. So whatever we can see the desktop level. So here these are all the what is the filters, visualizations are done. So next coming to the Power Query editor. So these are all the major 90% they are asking these questions only. So next coming to the online services. So like that. So topic wise we need to learn the questions. Then when the syllabus is finished, you guys also will ready for the interview. Within 2 to 3 interviews or 5 interviews, you can get the job easily. But you need to follow the structure what we are explaining, what we are conducting for the mock interviews, what we can give the assignments. If you did perfectly, then you got job within a 5 interviews. Okay, got it right. But you guys need to follow what we are giving the suggestions, what we are provide the materials. So whatever we give the questions under. If you not understand, so we will give the one more time also explanation. We will ready to give. Okay. Okay, team. Thank you for joining. So we'll inform you. Subbu will inform you for all the remaining details when the batch is started. And you guys please provide the feedback to Subbu. Then he will reach out to me. Okay. Thank you, team.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.